Welcome to Monday's Co-Mindfulness meditation. Co-mindfulness is the practice of bringing our compassion and attention to other people. This is a term we came up with to describe the art of being mindful while interacting with people in your life, from strangers on the street to our spouses, children, and even our coworkers. Co-mindfulness recognizes that we are, by our very nature, social beings deeply dependent on each other for our well-being and happiness. As numerous studies have shown, the more we give to others, the more joyful and confident we become. We believe our capacity to give and extend compassion to others, which is at the core of co-mindfulness, is the secret to our individual health and emotional well-being, as well as the health and well-being of others. We're thrilled that you are part of our co-mindfulness community. Please share this meditation with others in your life so that this community continues to grow.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight's meditation is about savoring the pleasures of life. Many meditations are about working with the difficult things, and for good reason, because that's where some of the biggest benefits of meditation reside. But life is also filled with wonderful, delightful experiences. And this is a meditation practice of mindfulness to deepen your joy of those moments. So let's start by settling in. Find a comfortable place to sit where you're relaxed, but with a posture that enables you to breathe fully and deeply. You can close your eyes if that feels right for you, and just gently place your hands in your lap. We'll begin the meditation with the ring of the chime and end the meditation with the ring of the chime. So begin by feeling the body in stillness, a weight against the chair or the cushion or wherever you're sitting, and see if you can notice the next breath coming and going on its own. You don't need to take an especially deep breath. Just let the attention notice the breath as it happens. Just notice the breathing in and the breathing out. And as other thoughts come up, just let the attention settle back on these physical sensations in the chest or the abdomen or wherever you feel the breath going in and going out. Now, for this meditation, you might try inclining the mind to focus on something pleasant in the breath. It can feel really good to exhale, for example, that little moment of relaxation and release. So let's give it a try. On the next breath, as it arises naturally, see if you can focus on the pleasantness of just letting go. Just notice how that feels in your body. Can you maybe extend that relaxation with the exhale? Just letting your muscles relax, letting your body relax into the seat or the floor. Just continue breathing in and breathing out, noticing how good it feels to take the breath in, to fill the lungs with fresh air, and on the exhale, the settling, the release, the calm, the relaxation that comes with letting go. Notice this is a little bit different from most meditations. We're not just noticing whatever's going on, we're inclining the mind to notice the pleasant. It's a small shift, but a big difference. Usually, we're checking in with the body, acting like a witness of whatever's present: weight or lightness, calm, excitement. Here, we're cheating a little. We're looking for bits of pleasure in the body and the mind. Oh, there's the shoulders relaxing, or there's the mind letting go of that obsessive thought. Just notice how good it feels to focus on the breath and the lightness, the softening, the surrendering, the quieting, the soothing feelings of just simply breathing in and breathing out. And now we'll go even a step further. Let's imagine in the mind something that isn't happening right now, but that brings you delight. For example, eating a favorite food or listening to some favorite music or getting a sweet hug from someone you love. Something delightful and relatively simple. Choose one pleasurable sensation and bring it to your mind now. And do your best to imagine yourself enjoying that pleasure. Now, just like anything else, as distracting thoughts pop in, allow them to pop in and out without following them around. A thought comes up, just decline the invitation to follow it. Return your attention to this pleasurable sensation in your imagination, just like you'd return to the breath if you were meditating that way. This can often deepen the pleasure each time you return to the pleasurable sensation in your imagination. So let's just try that now. Next, notice how the body feels as we do this contemplation. If, for example, you're imagining eating chocolate, your mouth might actually water. If you're imagining that hug, you might actually relax or feel warmth in your heart. Or if you don't feel anything, that's also fine. Just check in. See how your body feels when you really sink into this pleasure. Take your time and let's do this for a few moments. Finally, let's savor this pleasure with a little wisdom. Savoring means slowing down and appreciating a moment of pleasure before it's gone. The smell of a flower, the light on a winter afternoon, the smile of someone you love. Or another bit of wisdom that can be part of the mix. Sometimes the thought comes up that I wish this moment could last forever. Sometimes that thought is harmless, but sometimes we really mean it. Instead, though, let's recognize that pleasure is impermanent. We can delight in it, savor it, and let it go when it's time to let it go. Let's take a few moments now to appreciate that the momentary pleasure that you've been contemplating is temporary, fleeting, something to enjoy and let go. With mindfulness, you might even notice insights popping up as if on their own as you do this meditation. For example, how fortunate we are to be alive in this moment, to be in bodies and minds that can experience this simple pleasure, the simple pleasure of being alive. Feel free to sink into that gratitude for a few moments if it's coming up for you. Finally, as we let go of this pleasant sensation that we've been contemplating, just to see if you can let go with grace and with allowing. Just see if you can do that. Just come back into your body in the present moment. There may be some after effects of the pleasurable experience, or maybe just sitting still, or maybe even some disappointment. Whatever's happening, just come back for a moment, noticing what's real, whatever's happening for you, what's going on in the body. Let's stay here for a moment before we wrap up. You can try this mindfulness practice at other times in the day when you're actually eating, for example, or listening to music or getting a hug. Whatever your experience, just try the same 3 steps that we did just now. First, resting the attention on the pleasurable experience. Second, deepening, sinking in, and feeling it with the body. And third, seeing if any insights or wisdom arrive. So we're going to end the meditation with a poem in honor of Black History Month by Elizabeth Alexander. And Elizabeth Alexander is one of the most respected poets writing today. She was asked to write this poem and recite it at the inauguration of President Barack Obama. And the poem is called Praise Song for the Day by Elizabeth Alexander. Each day we go about our business, walking past each other, catching each other's eyes or not, about to speak or speaking. All about us is noise. All about us is noise and bramble, thorn and din, each one of our ancestors on our tongues. Someone is stitching up a hem, darning a hole in a uniform, patching a tire, repairing the things in need of repair. Someone is trying to make music somewhere with a pair of wooden spoons on an oil drum, with cello, boombox, harmonica, voice. A woman and her son wait for the bus. A farmer considers the changing sky. A teacher says, "Take out your pencils, begin." We encounter each other in words, words spiny or smooth, whispered or declaimed, words to consider, reconsider. We cross dirt roads and highways that mark the will of someone and then others who said, "I need to see what's on the other side. I know there's someone better down the road. We need to find a place where we are safe. We walk into that which we cannot yet see. Say it plain that many have died for this day. Sing the names of the dead who brought us here, who laid the train tracks, raised the bridges, picked the cotton and the lettuce, built brick by brick the glittering edifices they would then keep clean and work inside of. Praise song for the struggle, praise song for the day, praise song for every hand-lettered sign, the figuring it out at kitchen tables. Some live by love thy neighbor as thyself. Others by first do no harm or take no more than you need. What if the mightiest word is love? Love beyond marital, filial, national, love that casts a widening pool of light, love with no need to preempt grievance. In today's sharp sparkle, this winter air, anything can be made, any sentence begun, on the brink, on the brim, on the cusp. Praise song for walking forward in that light. Thank you all and have a good evening.
Thank you for joining us, and we hope this meditation brings you peace and calm during this turbulent time.